Hello everybody, this is Elm from Elm Customs. Anyway, I was just bringing in another video for you guys. This is going to be my first video. There is a video out before this, but that was just a part 2 because the original video I made for this, it wasn't allowed to go up on YouTube. So anyway, let's get started. The first thing is this base right here. This base, I haven't seen anybody do any bases for their customs. But this base is from Season 6. I'm pretty sure the name of the battle is the Battle of Umbra. I probably butchered that name, but that's the base. It's like a dark earth. That's where they were fighting. It was like this dark shadow planet. So anyway, let's just get that out of the way. So that's the base I decided to make. So it's pretty detailed. I get a close-up here so you can see. Pretty good. So I just took some sand and painted it up. If you guys want to see a review or how to make one of those, I can make a video for that. Just let me know. So they're pretty easy to make. I've made others, such as I made a World War II mock. Oh, sorry, the camera got tilted there. Such as this. But anyway, let's just get started in the custom. So this is Hardcase. He is by far my favorite not my minifigure, sorry, my favorite clone in the Clone Wars series. He has so much detail put into this custom. He's took me insanely long to make. Sorry, it's the video's out late, that's why. But anyway, I did ask the Noble Artist for some extra time, and he was kind enough to give me that. So, anyway, let's get started really quickly on this custom, because last time I made this custom, or made a video for this custom, it got deleted, because it was too long, because it was 15 minutes. I don't understand why, but here we go. So, first thing, on the head here, we have the tattoo. You can see that in the actual Clone Wars. He does have that tattoo on his forehead. Let's just turn him. Sorry, my finger's in the way. I know Joel said not to do that as much, but there's no really other way to turn him well. So there you go, he has the detailing on his head there, the tattoo. It's kind of hard to see on the back there. I'm going to try to focus in on that. Didn't really work, but you can kind of see it there. So there is another picture of it. So really good detail on the head there. I know most people don't do that, so I thought that'd be kind of cool. So, and the helmet does go on without taking off the paint. It's very smooth, so that works great. So first off, on the helmet here, we have these little details painted in. They are the same size. The camera doesn't want to pick it up very well, but they are about the same size. If you know how big these helmets are, you will know that these are insanely small detailing on that. But the camera's actually not picking it up that bad anymore. So anyway, I'll just tilt the head there. So anyway, let's get started on the rest of the helmet. So next bit here, I'm going to grab my tweezer bees, or not really tweezer bees, but they're tweezers, so let me just turn the custom. Ooh, that was horrible. Just do it with my hand. So we have this line going up all the way to the back. This line was insanely small, so yeah, that took me a very long time to make, but it goes all the way. It's a very straight line. It's hard to see on the camera that how straight it is. Sorry, my fingers are getting in the way. But there it is. So I'll turn him really quickly. Sneak peek. Whoops. So anyway, we have the detailing on his chest there. That took me forever to make. And if you have seen any pictures or videos, you will see that that line is how it is. Some pictures don't show it, but that line is correct. So anyway, these pieces here are the ammo packs. I made those out of a circuit board or a motherboard. I just took out the pieces, glued it on, and painted it. So that took me a little while, but it looks great in my opinion. A little better than the metal or metal battle packs. It just doesn't look as good in my opinion, but that does look amazing. So anyway, next on the legs, I was trying to make this as close as I could to the real thing, but I just felt the legs and then this little piece right here, it just didn't have enough on it. It just looked too boring and plain. It looked like it didn't take any time, so I decided to add a little blue there, a little blue there, and then the blue there. I thought that made it look really good. So anyway, have that 3-piece armor going on both sides, along with the gauntlet. Let me turn the helmet here so you can see the helmet. Got the blue going all the way around. I'll turn a little more. This guy's face is all messed up by now, I'm sure. His head is all turned around. So anyway, there it is. You can see the detailing on the back and everything still going around. So there it is again. So got the same details. So anyway, let's take this guy and turn him up. Oops, sorry. Hand got stuck on something. So I'll try to pull this guy back a bit. So next off, on his back here, you will see, let me grab my toothpick. So next, I do know that this backpack is not the right backpack. I know, but it just looked really bad how I did it, because I had the foam sheet, how Noble Artist does it, and it just didn't look right. So I decided to do how he does it exactly, with that little bit of cloth there, and then I add the little button right there. And yes, I know this toothpick looks huge, but it's because I can't really see past my camera. I'm using an iPad for this. So right there, that little dot, and then that is all painted in. Also have the detailing right there, if you can see that, right there. I still have it all going around back the tank there. Thought that looked really nice. I know the lines are a little messed up there, but you know, it's really hard to do those lines. So this is all metal armor, if you did not know. Following the Noble Artist design. Thank you very much for that idea, Noble Artist. But anyway, still have the same design going down, and I know these wristbands are very, very small, very thin. Oh, whoops. For whatever reason, his legs don't like to stick to stuff. So, I know they're very thin, but I kind of liked how it looked more sleek. But, yeah, I have the whole arm design going there, and then I have that blue on the backpack there, 2 little dots. I had to make those extra small because I thought it looked nice, but it looks a little weird. But, you know, gotta deal with it. So, same thing on this side, all 3 pieces of armor on his arm, and then the little gauntlet. And then, of course, or maybe that's the gauntlet, I don't know, the wrist pad there, and then the gauntlet there. Or whatever, you guys are probably gonna get mad at me for that in the comments, it's no big deal. So, of course, the fabric strap going around, and then the metal on his legs there. Of course, you've already seen that. So anyway, I'm going to give him his minigun now. I completely made this. Most of it's milliput, and then the barrels are made of, what are they? Here, I'm going to take it out of the camera for a second. They're made out of toothpicks. So I got that idea because I saw Joel make them. I know he doesn't use toothpicks on his. He did on one, I'm pretty sure, of his old minigunners. The video's not up anymore, sadly, but yeah, he did once. So anyway, I think it looks really nice. And maybe, I don't know, I think he might have used it on this last one. It looks more like metal tubes to me. But yeah. Anyway, so there he is with his minigun. This minigun does look sweet. So I tried to make the minigun as close as I could to a normal minigun as well, from the Clone Wars. So I had the coil there. It looks a little shiny, a little glossy, but, you know, got to deal with it. I couldn't paint it completely correctly. But that is a coil. I actually took, here it is, took some of this metal and then went around my brush here, and then I made that. So anyway, that looks really nice. And then on the inside, of course, the same thing going on. If you look at the miniguns from the Clone Wars, you can see on the inside there, it's really hard to see in this lighting, but that's a coil in there. In real life, that looks really nice. So anyway, that looks really nice, guys. I tried to do my best with the iron sights there.